What is up, guys, my YouTube family? I am bringing back the assessment, and I will be reviewing for the first time on my channel the game mode Turning Point. With Turning Point now available on all maps, it's really given me some in-depth experience, and I've played a lot of it, and I now have my final opinion on it as well. So obviously, with the new February update, Turning Point is now available on all maps. I feel it should have been done before this, because if you release a game with one map, it doesn't get fun, it gets oversaturated. But it is now available on all maps. In this particular review, I do not have all maps in it. I have this map and Source Soup Centroplex. I will be uploading individual games of each one, but we should get right into this. Well, I went ahead and switched guns because that wasn't working for me. Now, my first tips. Now, when you're playing as the rebels, the most important thing that you can do is play the objective. Whether that's helping thin out the objective, like here, I'm helping my rebel brothers take out people here, and that is helping. But in some type, way, shape, or form, just play the objective. Choose the loadouts that work best for you. Go off of some of the reviews I already have. I already have a review for my EE3, which is what I'm using now. Go check that out. But here we are. As you can see, I'm just chilling up here. But look what my teammates are doing. It's all clear. I'm up here watching them. They do not advance, but some of them do there. You need to advance in this game. You need to play the objective. You need to help your teammates. Turning Point is not gonna work. If you're the Empire, you have to play defense. If you're the rebels, if you do not have good teamwork while trying to capture the control points, you're not gonna capture the control points. Now, whether some people don't like to admit it or not, Battlefront is tactical. As for navigating through the map, as you see here, I stay next to cover at all times, peeking in and out. If you're just out of cover the entire time, you're more likely to get shot, you're more likely to get killed. But when you peek out of cover, you can get off shots, and at the same time, you have a higher chance of not dying, except when someone throws a bomb. Yep. Now what I did here is that this map is very maneuverable, and I came in here and I got that guy, and I try and move around the slopes, but notice how I do not rush in. Do not rush into objectives, whether it's Supremacy or Turning Point. See right here, I get to pick off some of the stragglers and position myself better. And don't do what I do here. I chase after the kill and I didn't die. But do not chase after kills, because that will almost never work. There's my partners, and we're gonna go up here. We're gonna try and do this. You can't rush into Turning Point. You cannot rush and swarm, because you will die. And also know how to aim or you'll die like that. Play the objective. Be smart. Don't rush it. Try and position yourself better. And do your best peeking in and out of cover. And don't let your teammates die. Something that is definitely worth noting is that every Turning Point map has an area that will be the most chaotic. In this particular map, Junland Waste, we spend a long time battling for that one spot that I am aiming at right now. In Graveyard of Giants, it's the last one. In the Twilight of Hoth, it is the central cave with all the crystals. I've yet to find the and turning Source Soup Centroplex, the center one on the slope, because there's an AT-AT spawn all the ways over there. Every single map has a chaotic point, and right what we're doing right now is trying to assault this one. This is another example of playing offense as a team. Right here, I perch myself up there while I see all my teammates move. I end up getting a good 3 kills, helping out my teammates in a big way. As you can see here, 1. I back up. You gotta be sure to peek in and out of cover. Scan pulse is great in this game mode. When you're around corner or trying to take a zone, it is important to know where people are, so I definitely would advise getting scan pulse. See, right here, we died, but did you see us move in as a team? It's getting more contested now. The more intense and the more teamwork that you have as a rebel, the more likely you're going to be able to take it out. And as you can see, we have people inside now. I perched myself up there, got some good kills. People moved in and out of the shuttle. We were working as a unit. Again, team play is the best thing you can do as a rebel. I mean, it's still good when you're playing as an Imperial, but Imperial is way more about defense.
Taking over a control point. Stormtroopers are falling back to their last control point.
This is another Rebel gameplay, and I am just going to cut this out and give you the highlights and notice some of the offensive and teamwork play and how you can win and overcome your enemies in this epic game mode.
Take those control points!
possession of a control point.
Our forces are capturing a control point.
Stay sharp. We got hostiles. Homing missile lock on your ship!
And now we have the Empire. Now the Empire completely revolves around playing defense, which I guess is saying play the objective. But with Empire, you have an excuse to camp. And it's really a lot harder when you are a rebel, but the Empire also has access to ATSTs. They move in, they defend, and they attack. It's very not that complicated to play as the Empire, but it is chaotic as the Empire is the one getting swarmed by the Rebel Alliance. I'm just going to leave you with a couple of defensive highlights and have some ideas how to play, and leave you with my final verdict. Turning Point is one of the it's the best game mode in this game. It's completely immersive, it's tactical, anything can happen, it can be a draw, there's a time limit. Capture and defend, there's no going back. You get captured, you get pushed back for good. It's supremacy on crack, it's tactical, it's amazing, it's great, and now that it is available on all maps, it gets a 9 out of 10 for me. If it was still just one map, it'd be a 6 just because of the lack of diversity. But with all the new maps, all the new tactics, all the new things we can explore with this great game mode, makes it a 9 out of 10. The best in the game.
The rebels are taking over a control point. We must stop them.
We are about to lose a control point to the rebels.